Velkommen tilbage til Transistor. Jeg har fået meget fint besøg her i studiet af James Blake fra England. Welcome, James Blake.
Hi, thank you.
Hi, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, James, I would like to start out at the very beginning. When and why did you start making music?
I started playing piano when I was quite young, like 6. I was in like my first year of primary school. Started playing piano and singing at the same time. I was kind of like into. I remember one of the first artists I started singing. It was Otis Redding. I was into like singing on the dock of the bay. I started playing that on the ukulele when I was like 3 or 4 or something. And then my dad basically said I could, because he's a guitarist. He was like, I could teach you guitar, so pick something else. So I chose the piano, and then I didn't look back really. I gave up the guitar.
You gave up the guitar?
Yeah, I just started playing piano. He was a bit, he was a bit upset.
Yeah, it can be difficult being taught by your dad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he tried to teach me, but we would just argue. It just ended in arguments, so I just thought, that's just pointless.
It can be quite annoying.
Yeah, so I just picked the piano and, it went from there. And then there's a huge gap where I was just playing piano. I was improvising and, stuff like that and singing. There's a huge sort of gap which I can't remember really why I became.
Well, you didn't play music at all?
No, I played music the whole time, but I can't remember the progression and why, and what influenced me that much really. I just remember playing a lot solo piano alone, and then when I got to about 18, or 19, started listening to kind of more electronic music, and I started wanting to make it.
Right. So who are your role models, like music-wise? Do you have any who influenced you maybe in your childhood and now? And,
yeah. I think early on Stevie Wonder was probably the big one, because it wasn't just the style of music it was the fact that he kind of did everything. He played everything, and he, took an active role in what it sounded like. I wanted to kind of have full control over stuff. I kind of like the idea of everything being me, so.
Right. So what is it about making music that fascinates you, if you like?
It's kind of like sound design. It's like I like the science of sound and, listening and knowing why certain sounds do certain things to you. Or, how you can design an emotion, just by designing a sound. It's interesting to me.
Yeah, definitely. So, but James, Limit to Your Love, that was like your big breakthrough hit. It's a big hit here in Denmark and all around the world, actually. So, and it's a cover of Feist's song from 2007.
Yeah.
Why did you choose this particular song to make a cover of?
I just think it's a great song. Credit to Chili Gonzalez and Feist. I think they've done. I'm not sure if they wrote more together, but I know that the rest of the album's really good as well. And I thought the whole album was really good. I still listen to it. I come back to it quite a lot. The production's amazing, and just her voice is just incredible. So I'm a fan.
I'm a big fan too. But let's watch your video for Limit to Your Love. Her kommer James Blake med Limit. Her fik vi James Blake med Limit to Your Love, og jeg er så heldig at have fået besøg af James Blake i studiet. Hi again, James.
Hi.
So James, this was your first video. How was it to make the video for Limit to Your Love?
It was quite a powerful experience for me because it was I kind of grew up quite a lot in about 3 days of shooting because you don't ever really see yourself from all those angles on camera, how you really are, really ever.
No.
I mean, apart from, loads of opportunistic sort of people at parties posting loads of pictures up on Facebook. That's the only time you ever really see yourself. And I never really liked having loads of photos taken, but with this, it was kind of like seeing yourself in completely raw. It's kind of self-discovery, definitely.
Right.
And I definitely learned a lot about what I feel about image and I learned quite a lot about myself, but also through working with Martin de Toro, who is Danish as well. He kind of, he's kind of taught me a lot about myself and movement and how I felt with, you know, being comfortable with myself, just kind of doing stuff he wanted me to do and stuff like that. Because, you know, it's quite a weird process, really, sometimes. I found it quite emotionally, like, you know, quite stimulating, you know. It was really cool.
Yeah. Cool. So, but do you think that the visual expression is an important part of your music?
I think it is now.
Yeah.
It was never a visual. I never thought of visuals before that. I think, to me, the artists themselves very often is enough for me visually. It's like, you know, when I see somebody play live, how they act, to me it doesn't matter whether they're kind of jumping around or being completely still or anything like that. Just watching them do it is, to me, enough visually, you know, because you're seeing them at their most honest, you're seeing them completely, you know. So, that's wwhy a lot of my favourite videos are kind of just straight on shots.
Quite simple.
There's a few great Radiohead videos that I really like. Very often they're the simplest, kind of most raw, kind of human ones. So that's kind of what I asked for when I was talking to Martin. That's what I wanted for that video.
Right. Nice. Well, we're going to talk a lot more about all of that in a minute. Now we have to see a video with Feist. Vi skal se en video med Feist, og det er I Feel It All. Feist med I Feel It All, og her i studiet der har jeg besøg af James Blake. Hello again.
Hi.
Hi. So James, I would like you to tell me a little bit about your debut album, which came out in February.
Yeah.
And it's called James Blake.
It is. It's a kind of snapshot in time of about a year of writing. It kind of traverses the spectrum of everything I did in that time. Kind of documents it, and that's it, really, I think. Yeah.
Right. Well, what about the making of it? You recorded it in your apartment, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a bedroom that doubles up as a studio, and yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people do it that way nowadays. Like, a lot of producers don't need a big studio. I mean, you can do it on a laptop, you know. While I've been abroad, I've just been writing on a laptop, so.
Right. But at first, did you do it because you couldn't get anyone else to do it, or did you do it because you thought that was the best way?
Well, I mean, I kind of got that ethos from my dad. I think like, it was a matter of doing everything yourself, and actually my mum as well. They're both self-employed, and I kind of just wanted to do everything myself and have full control over everything. And the only way to do that really is to produce yourself. Yeah. It's also like easier to make people take you seriously if you've done everything yourself.
Right.
Because they can't just unite you with, they can't just put you with another producer and go, oh, we're going to make you sound like this. You just go, well, this is my sound, and if you don't like it, then I'll go somewhere else with it.
It's all you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
What about, do you have like a favorite song on the album which means more to you than the other songs?
Yeah, I think probably my favorite is Why Don't You Call Me?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of got a weird balance between being incredibly sentimental and yet kind of slightly strange as well. Yeah. Which kind of fits my personality, probably. But, yeah.
Well, so you're singing Why Don't You Call Me What We Both Know I Am?
Yeah.
And what is that? I'm trying to figure that out. I hear something in the choir, but I don't know if that's right.
I'm not, do you know what? I'm not sure. I know what it means, but I would never ever tell anyone.
Okay. Just have to listen again, I guess. Yeah. But now we're going to watch your new video for your new single, The Wilhelm Scream. Vi skal se James Blakes nye video til... Her fik I videoen til James Blakes nyeste single, The Wilhelm Scream. And James, you're in the middle of a tour right now.
Yes.
A big tour.
Yes.
Do you have some place where you look forward to go to the most?
Country.
Country, city, whatever. Concert place.
I was really looking forward to going to Stockholm because I'd never been there before, but also it was quite an incredible place. Yeah. But I was actually especially looking forward to Copenhagen because I have friends here. I wanted to see Martin again, the director of the Limit to Love video. and I'm going to be meeting him later and just saying hello and seeing what he's up to. But it's everything's a highlight really, because every show has been pretty exceptional.
Right.
And the venues in Europe seem to just have a lot more to offer it sometimes, just because of the, not more to offer, but there's something about European venues. They have like a dedication to what they're doing,
right?
Which you don't always get in London, and you don't always get in other places. But I mean, in Sweden we played this great theatre which had levels going right up to the top,
right?
And I've never played anywhere like that. And that was really cool.
Cool. But do you find time to write any music, like being on tour? You told me before you write on your laptop and you produce a little bit, but do you find it, is it like inspiring to go around?
Yeah, totally. I'm very lucky. I know a lot of people can't write on the road and people find it hard and they need to be in their own space. Yeah. But luckily, I seem to be the opposite. I mean, I think change of scenery actually does quite a lot for me. It gives me... for a start, I write a lot of lyrics on the road. I write lyrics kind of on trains or on planes because you don't have anything else to do. No. Very often on planes you don't have any way to... there's no like other way of making music. You just have to... So I use those moments to write lyrics. And weirdly, I thought touring would stop me writing. Right. Completely stop me. But I've written more in the last week than I have in the last 3 months, so...
it's a win-win.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Should do this more often. Yeah.
But James, like, we're quick here in the end. Where can we find more information about you?
Google's just a good place to start.
Google, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I'm not sure what medium is best nowadays. No. Like, there's so many websites.
You have a lot. Do you have your website? You have Facebook. You have
actually,
MySpace.
No. I'd say my website probably.
Right.
But I mean, that's really just for like where you can see the dates.
Yeah.
So that'd be jamesblakemusic.com.
Jamesblakemusic.com.
Yeah.
Så du kan altså finde mere information om James Blake på jamesblake.com. James Blake, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah.
When you come back to Denmark next time.
Cool.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vi skal have en kort pause her i Transistor, og Mathias og jeg, vi vender selvfølgelig stærkt tilbage igen om et øjeblik. Vi skal blandt andet have vores fredagsquiz, så husk at kigge med igen lige om lidt.